I had one break on me recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I took a pregnancy test.
Oh, okay. We just jumping
I'm negative.
right into that.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
And here we go.
And here we go.
If you thought this was gonna be PG, you're wrong.
I know. Duh. All right. Here we go.
This is why you do this at night. I get it. And with wine.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Victoria Lynn, and you've just tuned into another mini episode of Pussy Boss that I like to call Random Pussy. And tonight's guest is not random at all. This is my motherfucking bitch. I'm so excited to have you here, Miss Tamra Dae. It is all day in the house.
Do we get to have like that round of applause?
Yeah, you want to
That was the best.
So welcome to Pussy Boss. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm so proud of you. I feel like the older sister, but I don't even know if I'm older, but I feel like just so
I don't think so.
happy you're doing this. I know, probably.
I know, I'm fixing the mic, trying to fix this shit, because I want to make sure
get closer to it.
Everybody can hear. It's just moving because of the weight.
Shit. Here.
So we're on YouTube now. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for joining us. Welcome. Now you can see my beautiful face. I know everybody's been waiting and wondering what I look like. Here it is. You're welcome.
And you're welcome.
And you're welcome. So, okay, I feel like first, before we get into the topic and all this stuff, we have to talk about how we met and just how our relationship grew, because I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe have soul sisters the way that I feel like you and I are. And really, it was kind of in a weird way, the universe brought us together.
I think so, yeah.
So I'd only lived in California for I think a year and a half, maybe. I wasn't here for long.
I could tell you were a newbie. I was like, I sense this about this girl.
I sense this. And I had met your dad, who is amazing.
He's the connecting factor to me knowing so many people in this world. I'm like, I gotta give it up to this guy. He's pretty awesome.
That's all. I say the same about my dad. Dads are fucking
He's crazy,
great.
but he's awesome.
Yeah, well, crazy's good, because, you're crazy and it's good.
Exactly. Crazy breeds adversity in some way, which breeds awesomeness.
But I had been working for a company, and actually they were looking for athletes. And your dad was like, oh, well, my daughter actually is an athlete.
She's the best salesperson.
And he was like, she has a lot of Instagram following, and she's really beautiful. Do you want to see her? And of course, he whips out his phone, and there, is you at your finest.
Out his phone. It's I was like, whips out.
Oh, well, you know my words.
Yes,
I like to use the. No, he did.
Dad whipped out his phone.
His phone. There was nothing.
Yes,
Dad did not whip out anything else. At least not to my knowledge.
No, please God, just keep that off.
And I remember looking at it and being like, damn, this bitch is so hot. I'm just in my mind, there is no way this girl is cool. There's just no way. And then I think you actually called me before I called you, because
my dad immediately was like, you gotta call this girl. She's affiliated with this company. And I think at the time, I was looking for, not even looking, I was just open to working with a company that was in line with what I wanted to do with, not even fitness, just, we had a lot of big dreams and goals with what we were doing.
They're not over a girl, by the way.
No, for sure. And I think they've just transitioned. And I think the interim was we needed to meet in that capacity. And even though the deal with the company fell through and they went their direction and I went mine, I knew, clearly we had made a connection in other ways, y'all. If you wanted to know, you guys have seen my tattoo online. We are the reason.
We are literally. Well, I wish.
Well, we're backwards.
We have to go. Yeah, we have to. Well, I feel okay. At the end, we'll get up, because I have to feel
I'm the right, she's the left, and this is why.
I have Ra.
Yeah, I have Ra because
and
I'm the
literally,
sun, she's the moon. But
we literally we're in Miami. And I had got laid off, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life? I was like...
We were in a conundrum, right?
Yes. And remember that I was dating the dude that had the fake eyes? I mean, not the fake eyes.
Well, yeah. He was not blind.
No.
He wore contacts. It's I digress about that one.
But we were talking about...
I tried to debate if they were real.
Yeah.
I definitely did not believe.
I know.
Such Amy.
I know. I was like,
Then he turned out to be a fuckboy.
Yeah, complete fuckboy. And, he hit me up not too long ago. Still with his girl.
Back around
of course.
Sniffing.
Yeah.
But that was a good,
trip.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
a bonding trip.
Yes.
Did I drag you there with me?
Yes, you did. Actually, it was my birthday.
Oh yeah, and I was like, I'm not gonna let you be.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna have you come out for your birthday. I was like, okay, this is fucking awesome. And then we were talking about me anyways quitting.
Yeah.
And
the company,
right. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And like Tamra was out there like taking a photo shoot, looking fierce as fuck. I still got them photos too.
This is reverse boob job.
Yeah, but hey,
no,
I've seen the new photos too, girl. Okay, yeah. It ain't stopped.
It doesn't. Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. But yeah, so and we were out there, and I can remember I had gotten laid off, and something else had happened with you. I can't really remember what it was, but remember we were outside by the pool, and what did we see? Hawks, or we saw something, and we looked it up online, and it was something about rebirth, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it was either hawks or like they had flown in like this direction, and we weren't
high. We weren't fucking
I don't even think we were drinking.
And we were just out by the pool.
And we got this sign, and it clicked with both of us, yes. And we were like, something's about to happen.
Something's about to happen. And then that night, because the guy that I was seeing with the colored eyes was interested in the Illuminati, we started...
Is this what led us down the path of this?
Well, because remember, we started researching about it, and we were like, wait, we actually really like what the symbol means.
You know, so many things have transgressed after getting it, of understanding, like, the truest meaning of the symbol, and, like, all these synchronicities that I was like, I have been tripped out more than you can imagine off, like, how my life has led itself since getting this. Mm-hmm. That really made me feel like there was a truer, bigger purpose to getting it. Because even after that, like, I've only gotten one other tattoo. I got the wave after the transition into like getting, because water and waves is a very like transitional go with the flow process, like that I really needed to get down to when it came to the surgery and like surrendering to that whole process. But it was like meeting people like you and having that in my corner, because I don't have girlfriends like that to like really let me know that the process was gonna be, I was gonna be okay after it. And like I just keep getting messages that I know I'm gonna be okay even when I'm like freaking out that something isn't working out the way I thought it would, or that I'm losing a sense of like who I was. I know I'm rebirthed to like the new Tamra and who I'm gonna be, and that's like all what this whole process has shown me. And like it's not just me getting surgery. Like, it's happening on a larger scale for people.
Well, wait. Nobody even knows about that yet. So we haven't even hit that. Because if they haven't, you know, I mean...
I don't know that.
I know, bitch, you have 1 million followers. But
no, but it's like all I talk about, too. So they're probably like, shut up.
I know. Well, no, I love it. But I know how fucking awesome this girl is. And I know what she's wanted to do. Because even before all this, we always talked about you doing things to empower women. Right. And at one point, we had talked about me kind of managing you and, like, helping you out with stuff. And I remember telling Tamra, like, look.
I'm still trying to get her.
I said, look, you just got to pull back a little bit with the sexiness, because they need the realness. And it's so hard to be vulnerable and real. Like, even the show took me forever.
Right.
Because I'm putting myself out there, and anybody can say whatever the fuck they want, and you got to take it.
Right.
Or you don't, and you fucking sizzle up and die.
No, for sure. And I think I had wanted to make that transition, and I just did an interview actually this morning where I was talking about the real side of it is that had I not gotten sick, I don't know if I would have ever made that transition. And like, thank God I did, because it really just like ripped open a part of me of being like, I'm just gonna bear it all, and in my most authentic way, because before I could talk about being authentic, but there's still that like block there of really are you know, when you have that. And like obviously we'll delve into what that means and what actually happens when you're physically changed in that way. But like it got me down to my core of like what it means to be feminine, what it means to be sexy or to have sexuality, and I'm still unpacking that. And I think that's still something that will be like a process in learning and unlearning things I've been told and things that I used to like, I mean, I was essentially like a sex symbol online. Even if I'm in the fitness world, that was still revered as something as like you know, a powerful woman who has built herself up to be like a superwoman, and I thought I was doing a great job empowering women to like be who they want to be and be like create who you want. But I was also creating this thing that was so like stay away from me and stay like 5 feet away, and I'm cool and you can admire and you can gawk at and you can love or hate, and I'm fine with that. But I really wasn't like fully opening up to being who I'm meant to be, and that's what this journey has brought me into. And so in unraveling that, it's so many layers of like why we change and alter our bodies and what we're trying to fix, and what does that mean for like us as women and girls becoming women, and like,
and really just people too, because even men are doing it and they're just not talking about it as
100%,
much.
yeah.
So let's dive into it.
Let's go there.
Okay, so if you don't know, the topic this week is plastic surgery. And Tamra had plastic surgery. And you had just your breasts done, right? That's the only thing you've had done. And you had them done how long ago?
Now it almost is 7 years ago, but when I got them removed, it was, there's the kicker.
Okay. Yeah, you got them
6 years. I had them for 6 years.
6 years, okay. So when you first got them, because I feel like one thing that a lot of people will say is, you get them for the wrong reasons, you get them for men, da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, I do think there are women who, when they get them, in a sense, that's what they've been taught is sexy. So it's not necessarily getting them for men, it's getting them
I don't believe that it is for that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I wanted to ask you is, what do you believe that you got them for?